Welcome to the Plane Pal family's very honest review of flying Air China from Sydney to Beijing, Beijing to Rome. Even 2.5 hours before our flight, the lines were very long for check-in. However, the staff was super friendly and really accommodating. They helped us to ensure we were all sitting together and that the extra legroom seats we had booked were still ours. We boarded the plane quickly and easily and on time. Once on board, we found the seats to be clean, the material seemed fresh, there was a pillow and a blanket, the headrests were very clean. Overall, the entire aircraft had a new, fresh and clean feel about it. We are a very tall family, so we always book extra legroom whenever we travel economy, which is all the time because let's be honest, who can afford business these days? On Air China, we found the extra legroom seats to be well worth it. The aircraft was a Boeing 777-300 with a 2-3-2 configuration. The bathrooms on board were fairly standard. The thing that impressed me was that the staff cleaned them without fail every half an hour. The Air China staff were fantastic, so friendly and so attentive, always offering water and just generally keeping the cabin tidy. The meals on our flight from Sydney to Beijing were really enjoyable. Both came with bread rolls and fresh fruit. Then it was time to get some sleep, so we pulled out our Plane Pals and stretched out. For breakfast, I had congee and a croissant. Once we arrived in Beijing, we were blown away at how incredible the airport was. It's huge. When arriving, you will need to apply for their visa-free transit permit. This applies to certain visitors from 53 different countries. You will need a hotel booking in order to be compliant, and you do need to apply for this in person once you land. Although this was a little complicated and took some time, it was well worth it. It meant we didn't have to spend the stopover in the airport, we were able to get out and about and eat some great food and also check in to our stopover hotel. We stayed at the Cordis Beijing Capital Airport Hotel. It was literally a 1-minute drive from the airport and the hotel offered a free shuttle. With our flight arriving in the morning and then leaving again late at night, I emailed the hotel directly to make a booking for that time frame. The room was palatial and came with every creature comfort. The hotel had every amenity. Being able to shower, take a nap, and even get the kids into the pool in between flights was the best money I've ever spent. We had dinner at the hotel, but I wouldn't recommend this. It was pretty pricey. We were then whisked back to the airport to board our next flight. If your stopover isn't long enough to leave the airport, check out some of the pay-by-the-hour hotels within the terminal. We once again boarded on time to friendly staff and a very neat and tidy plane. The food choices on the Beijing to Rome flight were far more traditional Chinese, and this was a little difficult with the kids. For the flights home, I found an easy fix and just packed some noodle cups. Overall, our experience on Air China was wonderful, and I'd highly recommend travelling with them. The staff were the highlight. They were attentive and friendly, and the aircraft were clean and comfortable. That allowed us to get to Italy and do what we were there for.